Mic on.
Okay, so should have taken care of that whole loop we were stuck in. Um, is it any better? Because I was having an issue with the audio input on the OBS streaming app. Um, my desktop audio was coming through desktop and the mic was picking up on it. So I've rewired the desktop audio to the headphones as well. So hopefully that fixes things. Nothing like the support of a good friend, letting you know you're doing okay, and then the dank memes too. But get started momentarily. If you don't know, Warhammer 2 is one of my favorite games. It's kind of ridiculous. There's lizards, mummies, and shit. It's always a good time. You can't really go wrong by picking somebody unless you pick the Empire. And I don't know why you'd spend money on a $60 game and then play humans when there's so many other more fun things to do. This guy's some kind of computer geek. Yes, that's right. I now know. I have a very basic understanding on what happened. Alright, I'm just gonna get into it.
Since the days of creation, the reptiles have dominated the jungle continent of Lustria. The ignorant call the creatures lizard men. The wise know them as defenders of the world. In ages past, the Old Ones had a plan. But then the stellar gates collapsed, the Old Ones fled, and demons flooded the mortal plane. Led by the Slann, the lizard men fought the demons that surged across Lustria. Yet, it was the elves that created the Great Vortex. A swirling maelstrom that siphoned the world of chaos, withering demonkind. The world was saved, but the vortex endures only because it is bolstered by the power of the Slann, via the Great Warding. If the warding should fail, the demons will return.
The forked tongue of Sotek hangs low in the sky. The Slann have felt it. Now I see it. Brighter, clearer. Its hiss disturbs the winds of magic. Look, Targrax, the sacred plaques. One prophecy shines above all others.
Okay, there are plenty of other videos to watch.
Vortex.
I just want to get into it. That just takes forever. So pretty much I just want to get the Vortex, get all that shit figured out, and then I win the game. There's gonna be 5 different rituals. I've got to perform each of them, and while I'm doing so, everybody and their mother wants to kill me. So I think it's pretty challenging. Normally what I end up doing is I kind of stagger the rituals. I don't start them as soon as possible, just because my army is usually not that strong, and I like to build up a heavy economy first. That way I can get all the fun guys, not just be running around with a bunch of skinks and basic infantry while the real baddies come and get me. Oh. Gotta say, Lizardmen are one of my favorite factions. Monstrous infantry is very cool. You're a freaking T-Rex running around eating people's heads off. My one problem with this particular faction, Kroq, is that you're just surrounded by Skaven, who are my least favorite. I'm not very good with them. I don't really understand how their campaign works, so they've never done anything for me, and they only make things more difficult. Goodness. So as I may have mentioned before, I am using the OBS streaming platform. If there's a better one that anybody knows about, please let me know. Still very new to this, so I'm not currently able to see the live chat. Haven't quite figured out the overlay, so I can answer to all of the lovely, encouraging comments that I'm no doubt getting from my friends and relatives. Apparently, I only have one. Okay, about time.
Master Mandi, Kroq Mandi Pandis, Temasitsa Shores.
Oh, lovely. Beast men. Beastmen are funny. They don't want any of your shit. They just don't want you to have it. Those guys, not really sure what we'll do with those yet. We'll have to check diplomacy. And I don't know. Those guys have the underway, don't they? The underpath, whatever it's called. So they will be over my walls, perpetually pestering me. Starts to play. So just gotta build one of the following. If I remember correctly, these are all have to do with my research. So I'm gonna take a look at my research, see what I want, and that's how I'll prioritize which one of these I want first. Who hates us? Just him, it seems.
Relations with foreign
so
powers may be managed through diplomacy, my lord. Consider your
That's not that bad.
situation carefully before accepting any agreement.
I don't like that we have public order issues already. Surface, nice chaos corruption too. Okay. What did I need for tech? As for skinks, I kind of want to go with the Saurus heavy army. The campaign movement's good too, so I think we'll be doing either a stone marker or sacred spawning caverns. We'll go with the tablet of the Saurus. Spawning caverns. What else do I need? That's pretty good. He doesn't have much. We'll probably just run him over. My concern is what does he have here? Let's go find out. Check that out for me. And we're gonna fight this dude.
For us. For you, Doc Talk.
Okay, this is kind of good actually. We can take care of a settlement garrison at the same time. Because I will eventually need that settlement. Of course, I'm starting at a goddamn valley. The plane's my ass. Look at this hill. Okay, yes. Oh man, I hate this. When I've played on this map before, there's these irritating natural terrains that are right there. And I think there's more on the other side to keep me from getting a good flank. Reinforcements right from back there. Group these guys. Probably put them in guard mode. I don't want them running away when the Skaven inevitably just spawn like 30 rats on my ass. With that, went around the side with the Feral Stegodon. As we're going up the hill, I'm gonna have to see what their reinforcements look like. I might have to just send them through the front and blow a hole in it, but you know, you have to be determined. So, group everybody, let's go. And my javelin's gonna be very ineffective unless I can pull some shenanigans with them, like getting them around on the side or potentially up here. But even if I do that, then they'll just get picked apart by the Skaven.
It's attack. Lustly chuck. Ark.
Somehow I messed that one up. Okay. So, yep, they're gonna take that hill.
Then slap.
Or
Do it. Tech, Jack talk.
what are they doing? What is this? It's really messing with me. Just pick a place. I don't care where it is. Right down there's some infantry. What is their range? Everyone's range is 70. I'm at 80. I might as well just go up and get some free shots on them. Put you in the trees. I almost want to speed this up, but I don't want to throw. It's the first battle of the day, so I'm a little wonky. Let's see if we can get that on. You guys over here. You guys, guard mode. No, why not? Let's get these guys in here.
Javelins Rudan.
There we go. I'm okay with them there. Get him going through. Yes, very nice.
Zumas Lisa.
Cosmos Skink.
You guys right here.
Take Tok.
Saltahenoid.
They keep charging with him. Keep going. This number's just gonna kite me. I think I'm just gonna ignore them.
Goblins. Tuk Hash. Pewtok. Sea-Tac.
They are already out of ammo. I forgot how little it is. There. Kroq is actually losing.
Goreslas.
So, that's okay. It's no problem.
Zusotek.
Does this still replenish hit points? No, it just stops rampage. Put him there too. Actually, just put the beat down on their lord. That'd be pretty good. It's a very happy Stegodon. Today there's a lot of pills.
Gosh.
Polka.
I
Tok.
want to collapse on this. Just free up all my other guys. You guys can come through there. You guys make contact yet? Oh, you did. You did pretty well. You back around. My cohorts over here are a little bit faster than my Source guys, so I can actually keep up with these damn rats. How are they putting up such a great fight against my Source members?
Goblins. Tick-tock.
This guy's stuck in. Get stuck in.
Tackle.
Kroq gotta chase that guy off. Kroq's Source over here. What's going on there?
Goblins Rudan.
Yeah, put something that way. I don't mind that though.
Chop-top.
There, very good. Get him! You really need to chase those guys off. You chase these guys off.
Kroq Garmundi.
You should win that. They have almost no leadership. I wonder what is keeping them. Well, it's I probably don't have anything around the back end there.
Salkar.
There we go. Those guys are broken.
Tok.
And we did it. It's a lot of damage. A lot more than I would have liked to. I just hate that map. It's so irritating. Got a second to check the comments. If you're reading them, Dana Morris is lying. The Empire are not actually that good, and neither are the Rats. They're actually the two worst factions in the entire game. It's so bad that I've never even considered playing them, and I think all the professional players in the world would agree with me. Actually, Total War Science Total War Science magazine just had a very interesting article on why you shouldn't play those. Besides the obvious reasons of you being a rat or a peasant, that are actually there's some very solid scientific evidence. That's why you should not even humanly test them. But anyhow, back to the cool guys. Look at my talisman. Magic resist. That's actually pretty good because Skaven love to use their warp lightning. I often have a hard time dodging it because Still working on my micro. I tend to get blobbed up a good bit at times. Right now, I think we're doing a lot of fighting, so I'm going to try and keep my guys topped off as best I can. Alright, and what I want to do next is I want to see if I can't fall back a little. Because I'm not sure what's in there, but I don't want it to eat me. They're all dead. Very good. I don't want to march him though, because if they get caught, then I'm just SOL. And that route marcher first, increase the movement range, make it easier, because at some point I am going to have to run over to this damn jungle just to complete my province. See if I can start working on some alliances, because I know he's going to have as many problems with escaping as I am.
You need me?
I hate these guys. These guys, I'm glad I actually checked this, because I was going to forget about them, and then probably around like turn 40 or 50 they're just going to roll in and start taking my stuff. They're just going to sit over there with their yellow ass smile on their face and just the fakest eyes ever. This man doesn't like me. He never will like me, but he'll smile and pretend that he wants a good trade deal or something like that, or a non-aggression pact that he'll break for everything else. So it was the first turn. I wish my Source Warriors didn't take as much damage as they did. It's always kind of hard fighting some of those skirmishers with the Source Warriors, because the skirmishers just backpedal, throw rocks at you, they poison you, they're faster than you. And they usually have a really high volume of fire, just because the Skaven brings so many rats. And I hate this guy right here. This beastman, he's not doing anything but making my time more difficult. So even there, he can still get to me if I go kill the Serpent Coast, which I think I might reinforce one turn and then try and do.
No, blame you.
Yeah, I'll steal some technology. That sounds good to me. Good job. Good job, Red Talk. Good job. I expected him to go in there and die. Alright, so he's got 6. I know I just tanked their garrison, so that shouldn't be too healthy. I should be able to get one turn out of this. Source Warriors, I don't really need spears, because they have no large units. What do I want to do with you? I might actually put him in my army. This early game might be a bit challenging, and Wind Blast would be very useful against the Skaven. Harmonic Convergence. I'm gonna embed him next turn. Maybe I'll do one more turn of recruitment. I'm going off to see, because despite Kroq's passive for his unique ability of lowering the upkeep of the Source Warriors, they still just cost a lot early game to build. Like, I'm only making, what, 1100, probably 1000 a turn, and they're gonna put me, the 3 of them would I think put me at 21. Ambusher discovered. Oh, he's over there. I actually kind of like that. It's a unique location. They're gonna want it, and I'm gonna have a hard time submit it back and try to take it from him. I'll make a lot of enemies that way. So that's not bad actually. Them going over there and just hanging out keeps potential people from taking it from me. Do I have enough money? I do have enough money. Do that, do this one more time. Really just want to get the settlement established so I can start making money. I like this guy. I like this guy a lot. Yep, you keep getting that stuff, keep getting your Wind Blasts. Yeah, next turn I think we'll be going in on these guys. Very cool. And then of course the beastman will come through and just kill me, and that'll be the end of it. Oh, good. Yeah, you keep going that way. I like that. Big now. That's what I do want to do. So, leaf cutters. The greenskins decide to go to war with the man fire truck. But maybe no. I would have taken peace with them, and I've got a guaranteed capture on this settlement.
Cosmos skink.
This stuff gets my way.
Talak mice. Folks.
Very nice. It's great success. Honestly, I may have gone a little overboard with all these Saurus warriors, but I wasn't sure where his other army would be, and I wasn't sure where the beast one would be either. Okay, I like that a lot. I like that much better than the last battle we fought. Last battle was just completely uphill. There's trees everywhere. Just a nightmare. I think the next military unit I'll probably be going for is some of the Cold One Spear Riders. I've ran into problems with this Skaven in the past where I didn't bring enough, cavalry, and it wasn't fast enough to catch up to them. So they just pulled me apart all over the map, and it was not a whole lot of fun. I couldn't chop through their front line fast enough to get to their really heavy hitting artillery, so they just tore me apart. Okay. Very well lit battlefield. So I'll put the Saurus warriors with shields in the front, space them out a little bit. They're gonna be taking most of the missile fire. I want to send these guys a little wider too. So we can hopefully try and get some sort of surround on these heads. This is a little irritating, but we'll work around that. These guys over here, the Stegodon. Stegodon cause a lot of chaos, and I can get those guys. Put my Kroq scores right about in the middle, because I'm not sure where I'm going to need them yet. I don't want them to get poked down by all those Skaven missiles. Yeah, that'll be fun. Let's see where they start to go. Night Runners were irritating me last time, so I think I might try and take them out with my javelins. Make sure to turn off skirmish mode with these guys. I always hate when I forget to do that. What's the range of this wind blast? Oh, I gotta get pretty close for that one. Move them up here. Yes, this looks good. This looks good. No. That's good enough. If I can get my wind blast close enough to really bunch up. Oh, get there faster, please. Not patient. Actually, no. Be that patient. These guys, you guys come over here. Wow, that did a lot. That's a lot of damage. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Yeah, they're just gonna sit there and start letting my. What are they doing? Yeah, what are they doing? All right. 3 Night Runners. What's going on over here? Yeah, this would be good. I like that engagement a lot. Just clog up the middle. Transport. Another wind blast. That should be a nice one. Oh, yeah. There we go. Gank in combat, he's not fantastic, but might as well. Some surround. I don't really bring these guys back, knock them out. The 3 guys, get them out. Good. Good. It's my skin chief, chase those dudes off. Cross, of course, you don't really need to be there anymore. You can come back and do the paddles on that dude. Another wind blast. These have been so nice. Whatever he kills this guy as, he's 111. It's more than anybody on my team. Chase these off. Mana conversions, I forgot to use that. I guess it doesn't really matter though, we don't really engage him with it for too long. This I don't like over here. I hit this guy with the move. There we go. See, that one was that was so much easier. There's no hills or boulders or crevices in my way. These guys didn't do shit. Probably didn't need to pay for them. But really, this guy, I think this guy's gonna be the MVP. At least until Kroq gets on his bigger lizard, starts rolling around. He just did so much damage against all that infantry. That was so easy. We are playing on the hard difficulty because I did want to have fun, have a nice little challenge, but didn't really feel like sweating.
You mightiest now.
Normally I'm a loot and occupy kind of guy, but I'm going to have to do a lot of running around.
Occupy. Good.
Chasing down any more rebellions in addition to Skaven rebellions, in addition to Skaven in general. What do I get? No, don't really need to recruit. Population surplus. What does a guy need to do to get some cav? A guy needs a level 3 settlement. That would be pretty greedy of me to build it in Serpent Coast, as it is a level 3 building, caps out level 3, as does this. Kind of seems like a waste of space in level 5 settlement, but that is a ways off. Just level that up. Great. There we go. Yeah, we'll do that. Not a whole lot of money, but I don't think we'll be needing too much at this point in the game. Just put a big dent in Vomik and his boys, so they won't be around too much. And the Beastmen are off. I don't know what they're doing. They'll probably show up and scare me later, but we can anticipate that. They're not like Skaven isn't really. They aren't really heavily armored though, so I don't see much of a point in getting this at the moment. I kind of just want more of this. Okay. So I want to get that, but I know as soon as I leave, he's gonna attack me from Teotihuacan or whatever you say, or however you say it. He's not popping up on the map or anything. is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is that bastard? Cannot negotiate with them. Okay. Not that I really wanted to, but I am curious to see what they how they
More
feel
head
about
skulls.
Clan Morse. Despite them only having one settlement, I think they're a bit scarier than Mordkin. So I'm gonna end the turn and think that one over. I think. I think I will greed and go for the cursed jungle up in the northeast, just because hopefully Clan Mordkin will be rebuilding themselves for the next few turns. I can get up there and hopefully regenerate some as I come back down, because this is very much going to be the front. I could also just take Golden Tower. Huh.
My lord, a rival power desires a change
hello,
in your
Finn
mutual
Dole.
relations.
It's a defensive alliance. It's not one I'm really in a position to honor, but if he wants to defend me, that's alright. The Kroq is like a fun champion or a fun Lord Rabbit to play as, but this start is so stressful. There's so much going on down here, and you really need this piece up here, but if you go there first, you leave Temple of Skulls vulnerable, and then Clan Mordkin just starts building up in the south. So, all over the place. Also don't have a lot of monies right now. Yeah, we'll go here. So I know there's a quest for that at some point later. Oh, that's cool. Get some experience in the meantime too. And now I know that there's only 2 settlements left. And I think I know exactly where those 2 are. You know, the more I play on these jungle maps, the more I agree with somebody in the comments who said that the Empire is sweet and all that jazz. I still think their units are lame, save a few, but at least they don't have to deal with all of this. Alright. No point in gambling, just gonna set up the same line I had in the past. This game won't be able to do anything to my Saurus. My shields. Set up so, I like that's right. What is it? That's my shields, right? Yeah, that's my shields.
Saurus. Suras.
Yeah, we can keep him over there. Kroq, our Wind Blast man. These are over here. Let me see, where do I want to put these guys? Maybe I'll go for a flank with these dudes. I mean, I can use the trees. Just put them on skirmish mode and then just let the rest of the guys take care of everything. Alright, let's do it. Turn that around that way. Yeah. I like that. That's good. Let me go ahead and speed this thing up. Probably put ×3 on it. They're taking their sweet time, but it's okay. I like that. Oh boy. Yeah, I think we just let the rest of them press forward. It's not like these guys are gonna be around for very long. I didn't read exactly what the patch notes were, but apparently all the summon units took a really big nerf. whenever I used to watch like competitive people, and they were always running the Manticore summons and whatnot. Count Noctilus was just always being picked, and and then just no more. All right, so 3 guys. You just go in. Just get him. Alright. We get an overcast with blast right here. He got 87. That's so stupid. I'm gonna bring you back, actually. Get a surround on these guys. You guys are beating them up. Yeah. I don't really know what to do with the rest of my guys. This was pretty much done. Here. Chase that lord off for me. Kroq guard, go over there. Something useful. Okay, I guess you guys have put one of these guys in melee. Just keep up and chase them off. I guess that's that. Go get him. Okay. Only lost 14 guys. It's pretty good. I took good care of my guys. This guy's a happy guy. So is that guy. He's just a Triceratops in a land of rats. He's got it pretty good, I guess. I'm actually really happy I decided to keep the Skink Priest in the armory rather than having him run around like a bonobo boy and
Take what you want.
just stealing technology, scouting ruins. I'm really happy I made the decision to put him in the army. Now I forget what the obviously it's a great location to have a settlement, a strong settlement at that. I forget what the super secret building was. Oh, that is a lot of monies. I'm happy I found that one early. I don't really need this. Don't need. I'm gonna beef up the Saurus. Check this. Yeah, he should only have 2 left. Where is he? Yeah, he only has 2 left. And I really believe it's going to be there and at the Temple Avenue of Gold. Once I take that, I might just be able to sail up, collect some treasure, and go to the Curse of Jungles, and then see where we're at from there. What is this? Don't need that. This is all skink stuff. I'm not really using skinks. Well, at least not at this point. That I'm just never gonna have that much money, and at this point in the game, maybe in the near future. I'll just end that one. It's going pretty smooth so far. Not sure how much of that is just Kroq having a good start, or the leaf cutters pissing off the right guys so they leave me alone. But all in all, pretty happy with how things are going. I think this down here, that'll be the real fight, because I know they'll have walls. But then again, they have like 96 on the power rankings. Oh, these guys. I guess I've done such a good job defending them, they want money from me. No. No. Absolutely not. Look, and he accepted it anyways. He's just being a dick. It's like the people that go for like a peace treaty after you just wiped out their main army. They're like, alright, you know, I think you've had enough. You can surrender to us anytime you want to. Now it's like, no. No. It's like, we're well past that now. Alright, where am I? What do I want here? Ancient plaques. See, I'm not really in any rush to get those. This is all so even. And if I get those, I think I'll just be ahead of myself. Because I like where the army is right now, but it's not very diverse. I have no anti-large. I really don't need a bunch of chaos armies rolling around my settlements, just burning shit to the ground. I will do those, I will do this. I do want that. Oh, I kind of want to march to get there sooner, but we'll see. Oh, that'll be fun. Go check them out and see what they're up to. I might as well start trading some of these guys out. Also, if I take significant losses, I don't want to be, you know, in trouble. Nope. What did I tell you? Here he is. Look, he's already pissed off at me. Why is he so mad? Honestly, I wish I had more stuff to trade with him, because that's nice, but it's not a whole lot. Oh, it's really just terrorists. That's all it is. Apparently, I gave him a gift at some point. Don't remember doing that. Yeah, I feel bad taking trade agreements with that guy. My relationship with him is deteriorating quickly. And he's saying, oh hey, like, you know, can I have some of your money? You know, we'll both profit from this. I was like, yes, but you openly don't like me. So every penny I'm giving you is a penny to the enemy, essentially. Alright.
It's
blacks. Needs more blacks. God. Defense. I've got 16. Yeah, that's not a problem. What are the odds he goes here? Definitely take that. Couldn't take that. I hate that, because I know they're there. I really wish he was still garrisoned there. So we're just gonna go find this bastard. Where are you? So where'd he go? It's a real waste of a turn. There he is. So that. Does he have any rat ogres? He does not.
Plan scheme is
These are all just
discordant.
clan rats.
The council is disappointed.
Okay. Tell respond. I feel like I just want to make more Saurus guys. We'll bring a couple of these in case he has no rat ogres. And I will end up releasing a lot of these troops as soon as I'm done with all these heavy fights. We'll start building up. Can I use this people on walls? Not that as I can. That'd be nice. Here. Salad of War, what's that gonna give me? Nope. Yeah, that would be good.
Jazz.
I'll try and set up some sort of ambush because I really don't want to fight like 30 Skaven. Even though my math's probably way off on that, doesn't look like they're a half stack. I think the most annoying part about them to me is all those summons they just drop in your lines as you're advancing. It's like, alright, everybody hold up. Archers are being attacked by a bunch of retards. We gotta slow everything down now. You go take care of it, it doesn't take too terribly long, but it slows down your entire advance. It's just frustrating. Now you gotta hit all the hotkeys again. See? Okay. Just them. Yeah, I could do that. I don't know why he has beef with them though, they're so far away from him. Use the magic. Ooh. Now I've had a lot of luck, a lot of success rather with the Wind Blast. I'm gonna need to use more of those. Actually.
No,
He's got
need
8,
my warp token
16.
stash.
It's a lot of dudes.
Nicely, Chuck.
Oh what? Fortune favors the bold. So in a Bashir, I doubt he'll go this way. If anything, he'll probably just take the path, but if he doesn't see me, doesn't see me. If I can get 1 or 2 of those guys out of their settlement, that's a win. Take that, and if he sits out, if he keeps showing right there, I might as well just go and engage him. But if it's a long fight, that just means more Wind Blast for me. My winds of magic have been good and strong. I mean, it's the only spell I'm really using. Like step back, regenerate for a few turns, if needed. Oh no, he's foiled my ambush. Okay, that did get a little bit worse. Try the ambush one more time. One more time. Oh. Maybe next turn. That was a fail. I wasn't paying attention. Oh man. I forget how much movement speed, movement range those jungles take up. It's nuts. Oh, I hate that because I think he's still in range of his settlement. What are you doing? Blessed Terror Runner should fire each bolus. What? Wait, what? What? No! God damn it. That's so bad. That changes things. Alright. Alright, this will be a good one. Let's see. Would that work better? No, it wouldn't. Man, that's so annoying. Couple skulls. I really want this to upgrade. It's not up bad though. So he has a lot of heads, but they're not very good. It does concern me how effective the like I am worried about how effective like the Night Runners and whatnot will be now that I've got no real way of nuking their backline. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. If they want to fight me in open field, I think that's okay. Especially with this head coming from that direction, I think we might be able to corner him in the map as soon as his reinforcements arrive. Oh, he has another head. Well, that's not good. Ambush. How does it? Alright. I mean, he failed to spot him. It's right there. This will be a tough one. There's so many rats. Why does he have so many all of a sudden? Alright. Oh, get me out of here. Say what? Where are these guys? They're all coming from over there. Okay. So, set up over here. Stego Man. You guys. I do have a lot of service though. Spawn enemy unit. That's okay. I'm not sorry about that. Oh, get out of there. Okay, that wasn't too bad. You, get over there. Oh, not those guys. Why are they all spears? That's okay. Like this hill. You are over there. That's okay.
Goblins!
They escaping or fucking my computer up. What is that? Kroq, are you the wrong way, me boy? Damn. It's actually lagging terribly. You guys over here. Yeah, you make a secondary line right there for me. Uh-oh. Get your ass over here. actually, no. I'm gonna follow you right there.
Soras.
That's a lot of rats.
Rockarmundi. Sarkab. Solus.
Steam spears. No,
Sarkab.
we don't remember that.
Jotham.
Do want you. I need you running through that.
Lustli Chuck. Boris Itza. Solus.
Where's that?
Gores Luz.
Chase those guys off for me.
Gorai.
They're actually very far away.
Soras.
You go ahead and make that line. Ow! This lord? Yeah, get that guy. Get that guy.
Good flax. Zulitsa.
Holy shit. That's a lot of dudes. Alright. You guys, how are you doing?
Mastuka. Shadoktok.
So that's what me forward. One guy chasing those. Just one guy.
Suras.
Lustli Chuck.
He's got this, guys. Don't like that, but I kind of need that situation right now.
Polka. Sarjok Toka. Mastrok.
Actually, no, you don't have any. You chase him. You chase him. Yeah.
Drop Taka. Luai. Suras Booze.
Nope, not you.
Jump taker.
Soras Ora. Drop Talk. Suras. Peko.
Where's my guys?
Soras Ura.
Found each over here.
Stop. Suras. Drop on.
Yeah, look, they'll take care of him. They're chasing off that lord. Fantastic.
Suras Ooze. Polio Jock.
Oh, that's not good.
Solus. Ja. Boras. Dartek.
Shoot there.
Katmarte.
Just start throwing that stuff.
Solgax. Juhua. Trio ex Joktok. Joktok Hash. Soras.
Get him out. What you guys? Okay.
Soras. Mathjok. Joktok. Kroqamundi.
Alright.
Soras. Yes. Trio Joktok. Gores Luz.
There's so many.
Goblins. Sa. Jakan.
Kroqamundi.
fight for those guys. Run the back. You guys are good. Sweet. No, that's another warlord. Okay. Kroq, you get over there. There. Very nice. Very nice. Someone over here. Okay, I don't really see that too much. Yeah, you get over there. You in as well. Cohorts back on line. Crocker's beating the crap out of him good. Pretty sure Stegon can just take these guys out. If you just charge through them, could have. Yeah, I mean they got brace, so that's annoying, but I think his mass will just get him out. That is actually a lot of people. Alright. Yeah. You guys. Going back here. That. This'll work.
Targuan! Chaplain Sudan!
Just keep chasing that way.
Stop!
This side.
Inside!
Just chasing some of those skeegits.
Joke taker! Soras!
What are you doing over here? Where are you? Oh no! That's a bit of a misplay.
Suras! Goras! Goras!
Ooh.
Johnson!
Yeah. Work. What are you doing? Oh, that was a good whack. I'm surprised the little rat stayed alive for so long. I think this battle's pretty much over on the other end, so I'm just gonna watch this one finish out. And boom. Get him one more boom. One more boom. Yeah, there you go. Alright, what is this? It's terrible. That's not good though. Alright. You keep chasing those guys. There.
Chaplain!
These guys to run past him. I don't really need him around anymore. He's broken. Very nice. Kroq can kill that guy. Swords are still coming in. God, they just tear you in every single direction and then they die. Just got this head over here, this head over here. I don't know what they're doing. These guys are actually fighting though. Just fighting these guys around. Around, cross swords, you gotta keep fighting. Actually, yeah, over there. What is going on? There we go. Good grief. That fight took forever. I did better in that fight than I did in that very first one. God. I gotta say, I think that would have been much, much easier if I had that skink priest. Like when they were all coming up, like after I took care of the first engagement, and the second one was coming towards me. They were all just popped up. It's like, please, please, why, game? Why have you done this to me? I guess that's why they call it hard, because inexplicably your characters just die, and then you're left without them. After I was singing all his praises too, that's probably what did it. Bye bye. I will take that though. Fortunately, I can't do it in siege mode. So
Not enough warpstone! Against council orders!
I think this is a go.
No, blame you! Plan scheme is discordant.
Just have to be careful with Kroq, but yeah, I think this is a go. We'll take some damage coming up. I'm gonna lead with the Saurus shields because we are gonna be climbing that wall. And I'll put the regular Saurus warriors without shields on the ground towards the gate with the crossbows and the Stegodon. Tactical inting. I'm actually really enjoying the Stegodon. In the playthroughs I've done in the past, I haven't had much success with him, but I feel like I'm really utilizing him to the best of his abilities. Or more with the best of my abilities and the best of his. I'm sure somebody out there is better with the Lizardman than I am. I'm sure several people are, actually. I really hate going in with this many guys injured. Yeah, it's pretty low unit count. I am going to spread them out once again, just to reduce the effectiveness of the escape and range. Probably should move away from this line so I can see what I'm actually doing. Yeah, we'll do that right now. Yeah, I know it's not much space, but I feel like anything, especially when my dudes are this weak, would be good. Yeah, I'm gonna storm this one. Yeah, we can do this. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. That way I'm not stacking my swords on top of one another. Alright, that's our boarding party. You... He's a siege attacker, yeah? Yeah, he's siege. I know he is. Brock's swords are too. Huh. I wonder if I just lead 2 assaults. One there and one there, or if I just pile on top of it. Yeah, I'll pile over here. He will be going first. Yeah, we are gonna get a bit bunched up at the gate, but I'm okay with that. You guys will just be a second leg over here, reserves if you will.
Javelin, Rodans.
Oh yeah, these guys are fighting. I guess I forget about those guys. Okay. They really wanted to protect that one. So over here, keep you guys in the back. Yeah, They did take the healing out on that. This will be fine though. Actually, send them over there. I think that'll be good. My Saurus with the shield's not gonna have a problem with any of these bros over here. Escaping slaves. Let's get these. Yeah, let's get these nightmares out of here. Everything else will be easy. Stegodon's at the gate. No, get the gate. Sense of urgency. Let's fix this. Let's fix this. Alright, runners must go. Is this one guy over there? Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, you guys should be coming up soon. They're all on the walls. Well, actually, if I can send Kroq after their lord, that'll be good. And we're through, baby! No! You bastards! We'll be fine. How are things going over here? Could be better. Oh, those guys kind of got screwed. These guys got surrounded immediately. What can I do to help them? Can't help them a little bit. Saurus warriors. Yeah, Saurus warriors fine with that one. My cohorts. Yeah, that'll be good. Over there. And this is just a mess. Good grief. Is that gate broken? Okay, he's through. Very good. Actually, we can't just send Kroq over there anymore. There, you come down, cut those guys off. No, Stego Man. No. That's not your job. You don't chase those guys. Okay, that's an easy one. Tips us in the Stego Man right there. Give that guy a good boot. Guys. Nope, wrong button. Give him some leadership, but I really don't need him breaking. Get one of you guys in this guy's hand. Yes. Got him, boy. Oh my god. He did it. You. Get that guy. What do I want these crosswords to mean? There's really nothing for them to clean up. I guess just to go paddle these guys around a little. There. No, what are you doing? I told you already. I did it. Yeah. Yeah. get those guys too. Alright, go get in there. This fight is taking a lot longer than I would like, though. These guys are not giving up. Despite being surrounded by dinosaurs. Oh, well, there it goes. Hoi, 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 hoi. We did a pretty good job juggling aggro that game. We lost some models across the board, but that's nothing big. We still have a second front line. Even if I was to engage upon the next fight, I would have to play really safe with Kroq. But the rest of these guys, they can just hide behind the Healthysaurus I have. I mean, I've got enough for a second of a full line, and then the Kroq score is just really didn't take any damage. Stego Man is still running strong.
You inhabit, not for long.
Let's talk shit. Yeah, and I will be taking the Spiral Leech Bulls. So I don't really need that guy. Yeah, there we go. Bless it. Very nice. Okay. That's gonna happen at some point. Probably not tonight. Warriors. I'll take it. Settlement upgrade. Yes, I need that. I still don't know where those damn beastmen are. So here, that guy can't do anything.
The council is disappointed.
Might be able to jack that up, but
I
don't think so.
Is discordant.
That'll be the last one. Alright, things been going pretty well so far. I'm happy. Clan mage. Leaf cutters, my boys.
The weakening of the Vortex has wrought devastation across the magics of the world, mighty lord. The lost wisdom of the old ones must be sought, if it is ever to be restored.
I don't trust this guy. It's every single campaign, this is the same advisor. I don't trust him. He's talking to too many people.
The foul scent of vermin permeates this place, my lord. Do not risk the undermining of your rule by the Skaven. Take steps to reduce their chittered lies spreading among your followers.
You destroy the following faction. I can do that, and that's probably where I'll end the stream for tonight after I get rid of these damn rats. Probably be a good place to stop. Don't much feel like going and taking care of the Curse of Jungle tonight. We've got a lot of good settlements as it is. In my previous Kroq era campaigns, I have actually tried to secure this province first, and it just felt like a mess because A, the Curse of Jungle is very far away. B, it's a ruin, so you have to spend half the capture money after army settling it. This is much more fun. I'm gonna fight it. I know the balance of power is heavily in my favor, but auto resolve is a cruel mistress sometimes. I think this choke point works out pretty well for me. Because they're all gonna bunch up. Fire Leech bolas are fantastic at dropping, well, just hot rocks on people, and there's a lot of heads to drop rocks on. It's much easier to do when they're all next to each other too. I don't like it so much for the Stegodon though, because while the Stegodon is not in any real danger, I don't like it that he might just get stuck in the middle of a rat mosh pit and just get poked and poked and poked. He can't cycle charge, can't do anything like that. So they don't have any range. None range. None. So, and I have none Vanguard deployment, otherwise I would just deploy right there. Set these guys up. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Yeah.
Soras.